past it.
Zelda's a terrible game.
Wait, people have heard of Zelda?
Anyway,
that was the only one.
we are
Zelda
Zelda
game with the girl with the space.
Yeah, it involves that. I think
It's that
guy. We are Siswig, and this panel is your favorite video game sucks.
Basically, whatever your favorite video game is, you know, whatever, get a clear image of it in your mind. Just think of it for a second, picture it. We hate it. We hate it so much. And we're going to tell you exactly why we hate it.
So this panel is pretty much just B.
Just a little, this panel
we'd
is...
like to not get that scummy. And
We're not that bad.
the other thing is this is supposed to be satire. It's
Well, yeah, we know that.
Okay. Many people don't, and they leave very
sad.
There are tables to flip in the back.
Yeah, you know what? If anyone gets angry enough and flips a chair, by all means, more power to you. Just go when you do it.
For those who have never, for those who have never been to our panels before, basically all we do is we get in front of you guys for an hour and make fun of you. That's all we do.
That's what Justin does.
This is the culmination of that exact,
Sounds like my parents.
I'm so sorry.
This panel is a very hard panel. This involves a lot of thinking on our part, a lot of improv stuff. So
it's a lot of fun.
I ask you to bear with us if it takes us a while or if we're not funny. God forbid if we're not funny. I don't know what I would do.
The joke is we won't be funny, and you'll probably just leave.
Some feelings may be hurt. I want you to know that just because we say something about a game doesn't necessarily mean that's what we actually think about it. And the whole purpose is to be funny, not to be correct. Also keep that in mind. And today we're going to have a special guest,
Friend of the panel.
her name is Shaylin. What she's going to do is she's going to be picking people in the audience to say a game of some sort, and then we will do our best to tell you why it's bad.
So you guys are going to raise your hand.
Oh my goodness!
She's going to run out there.
That's Squeaks.
There's so many.
Hi, Squeaks.
What's up, man?
Tell her if I can go first.
I do accept bribes.
We had candy in the last panel. Sit down, everybody. Stop that.
Yeah, not yet. What's going to happen is you guys are going to raise your hands. Shayla's going to run over and pick someone, and then you're going to say
Your hands down.
Yeah, we're not ready yet. We're explaining the rules. She's going to run over. She's going to ask you what your game is. You're going to yell it. If you don't yell it loud enough, she's going to yell it, and she will be loud enough. And then we're going to make fun of you if she has to yell louder than you. So yell loud.
In that order.
I forgot to order again. Want to rephrase that in one more time?
I don't remember the order.
Outstanding. We are off to a grand start.
Go time.
You can make up your own rules now. Go for it.
Go. Shayla, it's on you.
World is my oyster.
Affirmative action.
Borderlands.
I sure do love like 5 enemy types and a bunch of brown and gray. That was so fun for me. Just walking halfway across the earth to do a bunch of dumb quests. Oh man.
Remember that this early in the game.
We aren't meant to be
So that's Matt's sister, who clearly loves putting him in tight spots.
How would you do this?
So remember that one boss that you fought 12 times? Yeah, it's the only boss you fight.
Remember that crappy spider boss? Oh,
Box art.
Man, that sure was fun all 12,000 times. What?
What?
Shayla, you gotta pick someone.
I am. I'm thinking.
Skyrim.
Oh, geez.
Skyrim is a lot worse than Oblivion simply because you don't have.
There's not enough waifu emulator mods.
There is not enough. Stop right there, criminal scum.
You should play Dark Souls. Dark Souls is better.
Man, I want to play Elden Ring for waifus.
Wind Waker.
Sailing. Boy, that was fun.
I'm gonna give us an easy one, man.
Zelda, I'm on a boat.
When I can get up and make a sandwich and then
I'm
come
on a
back
boat.
and I'm still not where I need to be in the game, that's when we have problems.
Kingdom Hearts.
So, Kingdom Hearts is people.
That's true. Justin's gonna do it. Justin's gonna be on a panel.
I'm actually doing the Kingdom Hearts
And then
panel.
you should see that panel if you really want an in-depth explanation.
Should I just do the whole document right now?
It's hilarious.
2 minutes of...
Do it.
It's a really good answer. I can't do it. You'll
do
see
it
it at
now.
the panel.
You'll see it at the Kingdom Hearts panel.
Keep blowing his load before it was ready.
Zombies ate my neighbors.
I miss my neighbors.
I miss the days when you could beat zombies with squirt guns.
I know, right? Like, since when is a squirt gun a valid tool to use in a zombie apocalypse?
Man, if that was the case, zombies just ain't shit.
I got hugs
Order.
and favors.
What kind of favors?
Oh,
What are we talking here?
Come to my hotel room later.
Oh, adult, all right.
Skiskaya, Hour of Darkness.
So, I
Which one's
knew...
that?
Grind guy.
That's the first one.
That's the first one? Okay.
How do you... what do I know?
Rich really likes this guy.
I love this guy.
Hold on,
but I
I didn't.
understand.
Let's see, one second. What was wrong with this guy?
Lots.
The
So you start the game at like level, like what, 1?
Yeah.
And you know what level you end the game at? 9,999.
Do you know how long it takes to get there? 200 hours that you could have spent doing a number of other awesome things that aren't this guy.
They only appeal to the delicious flat chest people.
Final Fantasy VI.
Final Fantasy VI, that's not a game I can badmouth.
Final Fantasy
take over.
VI. Hold on. I'm working on Final Fantasy VI. Unless Rich comes and chimes into something. I want to
What,
do.
Final Fantasy VI?
Yeah.
How the Esper Cag's pretty poop?
That doesn't really. That's not funny enough.
I know.
We're not being
I was
funny
trying to
right
think
now.
of something while I
I'm
was
sorry
saying
guys,
Esper
we're
Cag's
just not
pretty
very
poop.
funny right
Oh,
now.
Celis is the main character, maybe. Or
Celis actually is the main character. That's just facts.
Terra.
You don't need Terra to beat the last boss.
You don't need Celeste to do it either.
Yeah, you do.
No, you don't.
She becomes the main
What's a
character
video
in
game?
half the game. Now alright, this is a Final Fantasy panel. We're gonna talk about Final Fantasy VI, theory, story, streams, whatever.
Next game.
and we're done trying.
Everyone's favorite hat collecting simulator, Team Fortress 2.
You just did the joke. You just did the joke. You didn't do anything.
One time, I wanted to just try some hats, and then I had to play a game to get hats? What is this garbage? I just want to wear a top hat on another top hat on a beret. Why can't the game just let me do that without playing it?
But it's free.
Oh man, tripping. Did you know that in Japanese brawl tourneys, whenever someone trips, the rest of the audience just leans in and whispers, "Casual games." True facts.
So before we
Only
continue
two
on,
Japanese,
I'd
that
like
sounds
you
different.
to welcome Adam. He is going to be helping us
Howdy.
out. He's a pretty cool guy.
His name is Adam Jensen.
Oh, Adam's here now?
He never did
He
ask for this, by the
No,
way.
actually didn't ask to do
He
this,
did
by
not
the
ask for
way.
this.
He did not ask for it. Blops. Man,
What do the numbers mean? So Blop's got a 39 out of 40 on Famitsu.
man, I really love shooter games where the guns don't go where the bullets don't go where you're pointing the gun.
I love the shoot bang genre in general.
I love the
can't wait for
shoot
Call
bang.
of Duty shoot bang.
I love Call of
can't
Duty.
wait for Shoot Bang 9.
Or Medal of Honor Shoot Bang Edition Extreme.
It's gonna be amazing.
with
There's gonna be
zombie
like
shoot
8
bang
times
DLC.
more shoot banging. I'm really hyped for Shoot Bang 10 to Shoot Banging.
Taken.
Taken 2.
Shoot
Retaken.
bang.
Next.
Legend of Dragoon.
If only Gordon was here
I know,
right
if
now.
only Gordon was
He's so
here.
upset. Wait, is that actually him right now? Oh.
No.
If
it's
Gordon
not
was
Gordon.
lucky in the room, we would have made him do it.
It would have
And
been.
he would have been very sad.
Yeah.
Legend of Dragoon was like, man, this combat system sure is slow.
So the game.
I got nothing.
But you could just have the game do the combos for you.
Oh, Gordon, have him do it on the phone.
Yeah, just that sounds like a good
Every
plan.
character gets an item that lets them just do the combos for them, and then you just let the game autoplay itself. It's pretty fun. It's so you don't have to mash X, you're just like,
Take a break.
I am winning the game. Oh, I should move. I am still winning.
Winning. Charlie Sheen jokes, 2012.
Tiger blood.
Guild Wars 2.
Man, I sure was disappointed.
So,
Wild killer.
Guild Wars 2 was supposed to be the killer for the Titanic.
And then it didn't.
And then it kind of just...
I'm totally missing this joke.
Yeah, I
That
got
one already?
The Old Republic?
Oh.
It was supposed to be the killer of all MMOs. It was like the Titanic, but then it exploded because
it
it was like the Titanic.
And then A-Night started treating everyone really terribly, and it was, I don't know, it's hard to make fun of MMOs, because really, what's left?
Alright,
Like, it's an
there's a lot of
MMO.
races, but only people pick tree people.
I like Salad Elves. Salad Elves are awesome.
Salad elves.
Salad Elves.
Salad elves.
Portal series.
I think
Personally, I think the cake is a lie joke is like running.
I think it's not necessarily the games that have turned bad, but the fan base that has just not let a dead horse die.
Isn't Gordon has a story of a male shell?
Yes, there is a male shell somewhere in Youmacon, but when you see them, you'll double take. There'll be a moment when you're like, oh, that's a really good shell costume. You're like, wait, whoa.
Tears may be shed at some point.
Would you have played that game if you weren't waiting for the next thing that GLaDOS says? If she wasn't in that game,
Oh, no.
We also do it now.
Yeah.
It's hard to make fun of Portal. We can make fun of the fan base really easily, though. And that's our first.
I feel
You can't
it's
actually
just
see
a
it
cheap
right now, but I'm actually
ripoff
wearing
of
an Aperture Science shirt, so.
It's kind of a cheap ripoff of the System Shock in some ways.
I
Show
know
them.
it.
Wait, which Sonic the Hedgehog? I didn't catch that.
2006.
Those?
2006?
Where's that game in half?
No. Oh, everybody quiet. What was it?
Two?
Just two.
Well, just two? Like the
Just
second?
two. Okay.
Man.
It's not Sonic 3.
It is.
It's not and that's really all that needs to be said. When I want to play that game, I have to like play it all the way through, and that's terrible.
Sonic Adventure 2.
It's not Sonic Adventure 1.
Would you like to
There's no way that's your favorite video game.
You had your hand up.
Me.
Yeah.
Street Pass.
Street Pass is Game of the Year all year. Taking the nation by
That game's
storm.
dumb.
how would you rate me? Okay?
Street Pass is
Or
dumb.
fantastic?
You only rate fantastic. If you rate okay, you're a bad person. Trust me, you're a bad person.
I only rate okay, I guess, because I don't actually feel like.
So if ever you Street Pass Justin, only rate him okay.
Yeah, don't
show
give
him
me
what
fantastic.
for.
Yeah, show me what for. I deserve it. By the way, I'm
Metroid
Street
Prime.
Pass right now.
Oh, I
Metroid
should
Prime.
too. Street Pass.
Man, that game was buggier than a summer in July.
I wish I didn't have to scan everything to know the story.
Metroid
Why can't the games just like spoon feed me stories like all the other good games do? That's what Final Fantasy does.
So I'm an underwater football player, but I'm actually a ghost who's created by these summons who dreamt me up.
Also, I have a severe.
That was totally Metroid Prime.
That was the same thing. One and the same.
Also, I have a severe laughing deficiency.
Minecraft.
I don't know how
Matt?
little blow I can make before I
Did we
insult
say
you.
Anything we say about Minecraft will definitely be making fun of Matt. And
I enjoy playing Autism Simulator.
I don't know if that's
Super fun.
I didn't want to make the autism joke.
I mean, no one would, so I take that blow. I take one for the team.
Thanks,
Rich
Rich.
is the hero that we deserve, but not the one we need right now.
Mother 3.
I would have a lot to say bad about that game if I'd played it.
Alright, it would have been a really good game
If you
if I
actually
didn't take...
played as Lucas.
Alright, no, it would have been a really good game if it took not 6 chapters to play as the main character. Why do I have to play through more than half the
Who
game
wasn't
where
even,
it's
like,
like,
as cool as
hey,
the sidekick?
main character finally joined the party. Maybe you should do some plots.
Maybe you should do main character stuff.
Assassin's Creed 3.
Specifically 3.
Specifically the one that came out like 4 days ago.
Penny Arcade totally had it better than we could do it. The horse is a better assassin than you are. Think about it. You never see a hint of him until you blow that whistle and then bam, there he is. Why didn't the horse do your job for you?
Because it lacks hands.
It doesn't need
But when
hands,
it lacks in
hooves.
hands, it makes up for in hate.
I was going to go with star, but
What was it?
Persona 3. So in Persona
High school
3,
simulator and diving.
I love dating sims. In my
So I was really
I
annoyed when
love trying to get all the girls, and then all of a sudden they get angry at you when you start dating other girls or something. Who does that seriously?
Basically, it all boils down to it's not Persona 4.
In Persona 4, I can date all the girls and
I
never get
really
in
want
trouble.
somebody to say Persona 4.
God of War 3?
God of War 3.
I wasn't sure if I heard that right.
Yeah.
Oh, it's God of War 2.
It's also God of War 1.
It's also the God of War PSP games. You can now get them all in one collection. God of War Sagas. Buy it at GameStop now for $40.
Mashing X
hours into players.
Mashing X for 8 hours to win is really fun. I felt truly gratified that I felt accomplished when I beat God of Wars. Smashing X for 8 hours, that's hard work.
That game has one
You gotta
combo.
get that stamina.
Gotta push enemies
I gotta-
in that match.
No.
Whoever had that penguin drum ringtone.
Remember what we said
you
about
bro.
Borderlands? Same thing applies. I sure do love Brown.
Diablo 3. Me too. That's why we don't like Diablo 2.
Guild Wars 2.
Way to pay it. Oh, never mind.
Grandia 2.
Grandia 2.
It's not Tales of Symphonia.
Next person asked Tales of Symphonia.
Oh, that's not even a hard. That was a bad Star Ocean.
I know, you didn't give the good Star Ocean.
So the
Once again,
360
there's no way that's your favorite game.
The 360 version has 3 discs. If you want to go back to the first planet, you got to get up and change to disc 1.
Also, I saw that game was way
Also, the
too
main
recall.
character's name is Edge Maverick. I have a friend who's playing the game and he changed his first name to The. So he's the Maverick.
Like, we're gonna let that sink in for a bit. Your main character's name is Edge Maverick. Has it sunken in yet?
The joke wasn't funny.
Yes, it was.
You needed to sing Highway to the Danger Zone.
Yeah.
Slavery! Any game that Michael Vick approves of is a game that I do not want to play.
So Gordon has finally
You
arrived.
just jumped in right on that one.
I made that joke last year.
I know you did.
And it was a great joke.
We were hoping you'd
I heard about that. I got the text message and I'm like, I'm pissed.
Okay, so Gordon's here, so now we can talk
Oh
about
my
Legend of
goodness,
Dragoon.
Gordon's here.
Gordon, you
We're gonna go back in time. Legend of Dragoon, guys. Say Legend of Dragoon again.
Legend of Dragoon.
Your turn, Gordon.
The Legend of Dragoon is the best game ever to feature a menstruation attack. That's right, if you want monthly blood in your video games, that's the game for you. You also have to wait 10 minutes for any menu to load, and all the music sucks, and all the characters are stupid.
Gordon, everybody.
Thanks, Gordon.
Donkey Kong Country 2.
Hotline Miami.
Where was Donkey?
Wasn't that Donkey Kong?
Where was Donkey Kong?
Yeah, sure did enjoy
I don't
those
want to play
physical
Diddy or the
graphics.
other one.
That was a game that had platforming.
It sure was a game that had platforming.
Hey Donkey Kong, where did all the bananas go? Did Johnny Caterwall steal them? I don't know. Did he?
Get it? Diddy? That was a good one.
So what I like in Donkey Kong is that every time you kill a boss, you find a ginormous horde of bananas, and you're never filled enough. You're like, no, I want more.
Donkey Kong demands more bananas.
Yes, I'm a banana god.
Kill like five.
American culture right there.
More and more and more. It just can't be sustained.
You guys probably never heard of it, but Hotline Miami.
Hotline Miami, I have heard of.
Oh, it's so indie.
It could not be more indie with its 80s jumpsuit animal blood splatter combo kills shoot bangs. It's pretty exciting.
Shoot bang is an awesome word.
Shoot bang is the best word.
I love that.
So Hot Miami, it's like a bad 80s like film that's like a violent cop thing. I don't even know. Why are like all the characters animals? I don't
It's all one character. Well, actually, it's two characters.
I don't even know. Game, you can buy it on Steam.
Hey now.
Roller Coaster Tycoon.
So,
Do you want to take this one, or?
if you got one, go for it.
So did you know in Roller Coaster Tycoon, if you make pretzels free, they'll sell like hotcakes. But then you just charge like $5 for drinks. It just breaks the park.
So, I don't know about you guys, but cleaning up virtual puke is not my idea of a grand old time. I'm just saying.
Would you rather be playing Train Simulator 2013?
I would rather be playing Train Simulator 2013.
With exactly $1,000 of DLC. You can buy it now on Steam.
For $1,000.
For $1,000.
Oh, I know. Best game ever. So,
I don't know if there was a
What?
name set.
Was there?
Dwarf Fortress.
Dwarfs. Damn fucking
Beer.
dwarfs, man.
Whoa, didn't we already answer mine, Chris? Drop an F-bomb.
It's okay, we get one per panel.
How come you get to use the one per panel?
I know, what if I want?
I beat you guys to it.
So disappointed.
You should be.
Homer's Bad Fur Day.
Man, we should get blow your F-bomb now.
Man, but you didn't.
Now I feel silly. Thanks a lot.
His name is the Great Mighty Pooh. And he's going to throw his bad word at you. That was a boss.
Did you know that game actually started out as a kid game? And then they're just like, you know what? No, this game sucks. Let's make it awesome. So yeah, we can't make fun of that game.
And then
Sorry.
Rare had its soul removed from its body.
This is true.
Now creates Banjo-Kazooie Racing Simulator 2.
Not anymore.
Oh yeah,
They
now
make Connect games.
They do make Connect games. Tim Schafer makes Connect games now.
Tim Schafer's good though.
Sesame Street Connect was pretty good.
Game of the year all years, man.
Oh god.
I don't want to.
He's a crook.
Why do I want to? Why do I have debt in real life and debt in a video game? I don't want them to be the same.
Because what I really like to do after cleaning my room is turn on my GameCube and clean my room. It's just like twice the action. It's so fun.
Gary's Mod.
Gary's Mod?
That would be great if I was creative.
Like,
he's got a point.
Clamp towers.
Crash servers.
I really like, the best thing about Gary's Mod is the picture that you see when you go to buy it on Steam because it has G-Man looking ridiculous.
Flags.
Flags?
Yeah.
You can't just make up words.
Are you sure you know how this panel works? What the hell is that?
You watch it blow in the wind.
Oh, so it's like Flight Simulator 2012.
You should have said that from the beginning.
Flight Simulator 2013 with new HD textures. With adjusting wind speed, so you can see your flag blow differently.
Must buy.
Alan Wake.
I thought that was a Verizon commercial.
That's the new Stephen King book, right?
Yeah,
Ode to
that's
Stephen
what I
King,
thought.
written by Stephen King.
I had no idea that was a
Published by
game.
Stephen King?
Published.
Not written by his son, that other guy who's not Stephen King.
What about dude?
He writes books, his son does, I don't know.
Fantasy Star Online.
Which
I
one?
cannot see which one.
Bluebirds.
Bluebirds.
Blue, really?
That was
Of
just a
all the
bad
ones you
game.
could have picked, you picked Bluebirds?
Universe sucks.
That right there is a baller. Right there.
Oh my god.
So you guys know.
That's why Fantasy Star Online is bad now.
So you know, they made like 4 of those in the entire world.
That guy just won.
And he has one.
You can't say the word Saturday in Fantasy Star Online because it has the word turd in it. Insane censorship. This is America!
Chips challenge.
Chips challenge.
I know that.
Chip Challenge is an old like Windows 95, 98 PC game where you play as Chip in a computer game and you had to just push blocks. It's literally push block simulator.
That sounds fun.
Dark Souls.
Dick Stab Forest.
Sen's Funhouse sure is fun.
Dude, Sen decided to make a raceway right behind his funhouse. So now everyone can race. You just get wheel skeleton wheels, so you can kill everyone while you're racing.
You know you're in for a good time when you can't beat the tutorial level. That's how you know this game is gonna be a blast.
Shadow of the Colossus.
I'm out. It's untouchable.
No, man. No, man. No, he's right.
I'm not in a visual contest here, so I don't
that
know.
one.
If you want to go
Gordon, just
for it.
get up here. My goodness. You were supposed to be up here from the beginning.
Come on, man.
Shadow of the Colossus, where you have a really freaking cool art style, and it's like watching a damn slideshow. You push a button, you wait half an hour for your character to actually jump and grab anything at all.
I sure do love wandering around lost in the woods. I could just do that myself and I'd get all the experience out of it.
They already have siblings.
I'm sorry?
Come on! Why would you? No, I'm not
Man's
touching that
sister
one.
is picking on him.
How could you do this to me? You're ruining my sweet panel, Kara.
Oh my god.
Jade Cocoon.
Cocoon. Oh.
It's like retarded Pokemon?
Does that involve something in Final Fantasy 13?
Yeah, it's PS1.
Is this a Final Fantasy spinoff?
No.
Are you sure?
No, you trained like bugs or something, if I remember right.
Yeah, it was like that, and I swear dinosaurs. That's dragons.
I love
It was like
dinosaurs.
the same game.
Not that dinosaurs, it would have been sweet.
It would have been. So this came out at the same time as like Dragon Seed, and it was like the same Pokemon
Oh, we
game.
just should have done the MC Chris thing for Kingdom Hearts.
We should have done the MC Chris thing.
Why were we?
We were not on the ball, and we're sorry, but we missed it. It's gone.
The moment's over.
Asura's Wrath.
That's a
Best
pretty good
shonen
anime.
anime of the last 2 years. I gotta tell you, I watched that anime like twice. It's really good.
If any of you were here for our last panel, Best Anime You Haven't Seen, Rich really wanted to talk about it, and I was all for it.
Justin, so out of curiosity, yeah, whatever.
Whatever.
Justin would have let me. It was a really sad
You
day.
could blame me. It's all
I
my
did. So if you remove the dialogue from Psychonauts, it's a really subpar platformer.
Really, it's just it's Tim Schafer in general.
Yeah.
Substitute the characters for GLaDOS, you got the same thing. Psychonauts is really good, all of you should go play.
It was actually in a recent Humble Bundle, which means almost the entire world has it.
Oh yeah, that's right. That was the game. That was
In fact, I'm sitting on like
that I
5 copies.
liked.
This isn't really a chair. It's
I bought Psychonauts like twice, I think. At least.
Hey, we're done rambling.
Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars.
2 hours long.
Gino never gets another game.
He's in cameos in Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga.
Don't ruin this.
This kid has everything and he knows everything. I am God.
He does have the Phantasy Star Online GameCube controller.
He does have the Phantasy Star Online GameCube controller.
Too legit to quit.
Too legit.
Out of curiosity, are those servers still up?
The Phantasy Star servers? I don't know.
No.
You love the private servers, don't you?
I was just curious, because if you're a god, I figured you might be still playing it. Like if you're god servers. Chill now.
And that's your keyboard actually is a Phantasy Star server.
Sonic CD. It wasn't Sonic 3 with Knuckles.
That joke is apparently still funny.
Well, it's true.
Time travel.
League of Legends.
Man, that's just shooting fish in a barrel.
Ezreal is the hottest woman I've ever seen. Ezreal.
Oh,
Dude, I fucking love it.
Ash, come on.
No, here.
No, it's as.
League of Legends is the most expensive free game I have ever played.
Beautiful Joe too.
The beautiful Joding.
Part 2 Electric Boogaloo.
It's not God Hand.
It's not
It's
God
not
Hand.
God
It's
Hand.
made by the people who did God Hand.
But it is not also Beautiful Joe 1.
You do
I'm
fight
just
a
saying.
T-Rex several times.
Which one do you fight the shark robot?
Macy.
Dude, superhero, man.
What can we say about Katamari Damacy? Is there?
That's a pretty good acid trip.
I don't have anything.
I don't want to walk in the can.
Half-Life 2.
Half-Life 2, Half-Life 2,
Why is it
Volume
split
1,
up into like
Half-Life
5
2,
games?
How is
Volume
it
2.
Gordon Freeman can drag a barrel full of air underwater?
That's actually really impressive, come to think of it.
Half-Life 2 will never end.
One day Valve will learn to count to 3, and then we won't be able to badmouth that game anymore.
I know. But I told that
You're
joke's
going
funny.
back. You're going back in time. That's why Left 4 Dead's getting Left 4 Dead 0.
Oh my!
Cheating system.
They're gonna remake Half-Life 2 again.
Do raw like
Oh,
Half-Life the
wonderful.
prequel.
Half-Life 2 Source Engine 2. Let me tell you, no game has made me hate my name that much. If you've never played through a game where people call you by your actual first name, it sucks. Oh, let's go over here, Gordon. Okay, let's go. Oh, you just got
That's how
shot.
Grundy is
And I
to
feel
me.
responsible.
That's how Grundy is.
Right?
Yeah, good. Earthbound.
Hey, Justin, let's climb it. Oh, fuck the wall.
Earthbound?
Earthbound. Not enough people have played Earthbound, and that's a problem.
Justin, you haven't even finished Earthbound.
Shut up.
Earthbound had the worst ads ever. They smelled like vomit.
It did smell like vomit. It
There
was-
used to be these things called game magazines, and
Yeah,
their
Robert
ads
put
are
that down,
scratch and
it's
sniff
fine.
for that.
No, Robert's getting TV.
Dota 2!
Which one?
Dota 2!
Dota 2?
It's like League of Legends, but
40% less fun.
yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, like,
Alright, it's League of Legends, but instead of bouncing being let's nerf everything, it's oh I'm Valve, let's just buff everything
in
so
all
everyone's broken.
seriousness, I do not think that denying is a good mechanic in those type of games, and that's part of the reason. Like, I do not like Dota 2.
Justin, that wasn't funny.
I know, but I was being
Justin,
serious.
You're breaking our rules.
Fine.
Yeah, Justin, you need to be wacky. No, get back here and be wacky.
Fine.
Screw the rules, you have panels.
Sorry, man.
I'm going to die.
Sorry.
Starbucks 64 is it?
that word.
Not as good as Star Fox 1.
You guys need to stop saying, like, really good games because it's really hard for us. You should throw out mediocre titles. Star Fox Assault?
It's
There you go. This is a game we can make fun of.
these jokes just right.
Assault kind of sums it up.
Yeah, it really does. It was bad.
Mario Sunshine.
Do you know the best levels in that game were the ones where you didn't have a squirt gun attached to your back?
That game was environmentalist propaganda.
Super Mario Bidet.
Which one was the better of the two?
Ages was the better one.
That's what I thought. I still remember.
I don't know. It was,
Proving once again, Capcom can apparently make really good Zelda games? I don't know.
I sure would have enjoyed those games more if there wasn't the ridiculous versioning thing.
It
Thanks,
wasn't Link's
Pokemon.
Awakening.
Yeah, that's what it boils down to. It
It's
wasn't
not Link's Awakening, which is the better of the Game Boy games.
We lean on that joke a lot, but it's a great joke.
Golden Sun.
Hey!
Out of curiosity, which Golden Sun?
The first half.
Just pretend.
Dark Dawns!
I don't know.
Maybe
I'm
it's
gonna-
Playing as the bad guys for the first half.
Did you know that Golden Sun Dark Dawn is my vote for like the most disappointing sequel of all time?
I don't have time.
Matt
Yes!
actually stabbed his copy
I-
and threw it into a crowd.
He literally stabbed his copy.
I'm gonna throw it into the crowd next time we do vomit-inducing video games. It's gonna be great. You should all be there. It was a bad game. Don't play it.
Groove Troop for the SNES.
Goof Troop.
For the SNES.
I love that TV.
The Game Grumps touched it. It's trash now.
I was gonna make the Game Grumps joke too.
I'm sorry. Sorry to tell you, man.
Game Grumps just, they're like
Game Grumps
Midas,
can ruin
but
a lot of
instead of
things.
turning stuff to gold, they turn it into shit. It's awful.
True facts.
Booga Booga for the Dreamcast.
What?
Ooga Booga for the Dreamcast.
No, I heard what he said.
That's like
He said
seriously,
that, and I
it's
just heard Tokyo Bus Driver for the Dreamcast. That's what I thought he said.
Tell us, did you ever get that to work online?
Ocarina of Time.
Oh.
Ocarina of Time is the single is the only reason why the Zelda timeline is as screwed up as it is. Like, Ocarina of Time causes 3 divergences in the timeline, and it's retarded.
It's funny, because 2 go into the future, then 1 just kind of like parallels off into like...
Yeah, right?
This is why nobody likes time travel.
Killer instinct.
Combo breakers. Yeah, like... or dropping lights.
Party foul. Zelda 4.
Dang it! Wait till you get called on.
The Super Mario Party series.
Super Mario Party made me lose some of my best friends in the world.
It made me lose some of my best Nintendo 64 controllers.
It made me lose a lot of my skin on the palm right now.
For a while, people thought I was Jesus because of the stigmata.
In terms of, well, to get to Silent Hill 4, it's anything that's past Silent Hill 2. So, it's not survival horror anymore, it's kind of bad.
Is it the RTS?
Yeah.
It's one where you can type in the cheat code for a hot rod card and just murder everything.
That's basically what's wrong with it. The coolest thing in the game was the cheat to give you a hot rod.
Big cannons.
The rest of the game just sort of pales in comparison once you figure that out.
Skies of Arcadia Legends.
You said specifically Legends. That makes it a little bit harder.
I know, we can't make fun of
The dream
you get into a random battle right before you are done loading the fact that you finished the last random battle.
Yeah.
that was super fun. You're like, I finished my battle.
Samey JRPGs are really fun. I'm just saying.
Jason! Oh, Jason! Oh, God!
Jason!
Oh, Jason!
Press X to Jason.
I absolutely love that game.
The move support was terrible.
Do you know once you get updated for the game for move support, it auto assumes you have a move controller even if you
What
don't.
game are we talking about?
Heavy Rain.
No, we're talking. No, she said Star Ocean 2.
Wait, what?
What?
End of time.
Oh, to the end of time.
That's 3.
Oh, that's 3. Never mind.
Oh, dot hack!
Let's ignore everything I said.
You're still safe.
The ending to Star Ocean 3 single-handedly ruins the whole series.
Gordon put it best way, he called it dot hack.
I really like the dot hack joke better. Sorry, Justin, you're being replaced by Gordon.
That's okay.
I can never replace.
I run the other panels. Or the other panel that we did earlier today.
Is that the one with Hoth?
It's the first one for Q.
Yeah.
That one actually does have
All
Hoth.
of them have Hoth.
The joke is that they all have Hoth. I only played 1 and 2.
I only played
I didn't play any of them.
I didn't play any of them. Fuck it.
And what we've all distinguished from up here is that they're all the same game.
Second F-bomb.
Oh, we're sorry.
Those two aren't affiliated.
I'm not an
with
official panelist. I'm
Yeah,
not.
those two aren't affiliated with our panel group.
Where are you?
We have no control over their actions.
Do you know what
We're not responsible.
No, this is.
Which one?
Right?
You don't need
Fire Emblem 7 US?
Like the US first one or the Japanese first one? Hector?
Alright, Hector's actually a tank. Because they put a sprite of a human on top of it. You wouldn't notice that he just runs through everything.
That's the biggest problem was that glitch. It was really bad. When you, like, because you look at him, he's just this guy with an axe, and you're like, okay, and then he's actually a tank, and you just don't realize it.
Yeah, and it takes you out of realism, you're just...
You spend the whole game underutilizing your tank that you have.
Tex Murphy.
Who? Tex Murphy.
Like
That's
the text
really
game?
no, it's really obscure. The joke is he's the only one who.
Fun of us, so I'm gonna leave.
Isn't that like Night Trap?
Yes.
The joke is he's the only one who played it.
Wait, what? Well, nobody else has played it, so I guess it can't be that good. I'm sorry, I'm just being mean.
Mega Man X.
All right, Rich.
So, oh god.
That's all you do.
Oh god. Get in the game. So you know, I have played this game like once a day since I've gotten it, like back when I was like 9.
This is really hard for me.
This is really hard for me.
How did Dr. Light know to scatter all of his armors?
He
to the
prepared really far in advance, up to 6 games. Up to 6 games. We don't talk about 7. I don't think there was one. I think they skipped that number and went on to X8.
I thought X6 was the bad one.
No.
Anything past like X3 is bad.
The point is, Dr. Light planned so far in advance, he let all these capsules be there for about the next 10 to 15 years. Then, somehow he also made these procedures that if Zero were to die in every odd-numbered Mega Man game, he would come back to life. In every odd-numbered way.
Which is really weird because Dr. Wily made Zero.
I know, right? But Dr. Light just knew. Maybe you're gonna have a bro, maybe he's gonna kill himself to save you. 5 times. So just in case he does, he's got your back.
Side note, Jesus has nothing on Zero.
And none of them made anything on Optimus Prime.
Dark Cloud 2? Why do I have to take pictures of everything? Why do I gotta take pictures of a creepy ass clown?
I already saw a guy outside playing the fiddle for money.
Beyond Good and Evil?
No, we're still
Stop
taking
it.
pictures.
Yeah, photojournalism.
Photojournalism's a video game.
Weird reggae when you like go to get your boat.
Hey man, I liked the weird reggae.
No, I liked it too, but I'm just pointing it out.
Oh.
I can't really complain about it because it was great. So.
Hey, again, you guys need to stop saying awesome games. It's really hard for us.
Stop adding taste. Seriously.
Jeez.
Madden 12.
If only you had those posters.
Right? Exactly. No, we gave them all away.
Super Metroid.
Fantoon's a dick.
Yeah. I'm just gonna pretend that I like to when I play the game. I like to pretend the Fantoon doesn't exist until I have to acknowledge his existence, and it's awful.
Doesn't have enough Adam Malkovich in it.
It doesn't have enough in it.
Symphonia.
It's not Tales of Vesperia.
I was just gonna go. Is it
Heaven help us whenever somebody says Tales of
I was just gonna say
Vesperia.
it's a Tails game.
Metal Gear Solid.
Okay, so when I went back to play Metal Gear Solid 2, and I heard like David Hayter say a line for the first time, I could not take him seriously because the internet had him pegged so perfectly with his line, with his voice.
I'm gonna say the original Metal Gear Solid had the fault of hanging out in the bathrooms and laying C4 and Claymores is way more fun than actually playing the game the way it's meant to be played. You can stand there for 6 hours and just like knock dudes off left and right.
Do you remember that part where you had to check out Meryl's ass?
That part would have been a lot
Or you
cooler
could
if it
just wait
wasn't
in the
for
girls'
Not
room.
Meryl's
That was
ass
my
thing.
favorite part.
Or you could just wait for someone to go into the girls' room.
Sonic Unleashed.
Really? Like, you went past 2006 Sonic. 2006 Sonic is where just oblivion
line-
happened in the universe. And it was
There's
just a black
a line in the
hole.
sand was drawn, and that was it. Like, Sonic was done.
It's the Sonic Twilight crossover you never wanted.
Dude, it was actually...
Does that mean Knuckles was a vampire and Sonic was a werewolf and they had to fight over Amy's love?
Yeah.
And she had to make the choice.
You say that, but that was actually something you did in Sonic 2006, no joke.
This has been video games.
And if you want to know why Sega's almost bankrupt, there you go.
Pokemon Snap.
Didn't we already make enough taking picture jokes?
Every photography game that has ever come out in the last like 15 years has been named in the last 5 minutes.
Power Stone.
It's Smash Bros.
Dude, the guy reminded me of Goku.
Not.
If Smash Bros was bad, you'd have Power Stone.
Is Smash Bros bad?
No, Smash Bros Melee was awesome. Didn't you know?
Lollipop Chainsaw.
Suda51 decided to be Suda51 to make a title that was by Suda51, featuring Suda51's imagination. He makes some really great stuff.
And breasts.
And breasts.
Suda51 kind of let himself go.
He's more like Suda 56 now.
Yeah.
Catherine.
Man, I sure do love really annoying block puzzles that have nothing to do with the rest of the game, and I really love terrible plots. Boy, that game was a blast for me.
So I don't know if you guys do this. That was really but Catherine is the most competitive fighting game that's come out in a long time.
Catherine's a pretty good fighting game.
It has X Factor.
Also, Vincent likes to go into the bathroom and look at pictures of naked women.
Well, honestly, who doesn't?
You could have hit on the best woman in that game.
Yeah, seriously.
I want to best women in there.
I don't care.
Wink, wink.
Okay, so here's how it works. Erica was the best girl, and there was no root for her.
Girl.
And she was the best because everyone else in the game acted like they were pants on head retarded, and she was the only one calling them on being pants on head retarded.
Well, she was part of the bad guy team, basically.
No, she wasn't. She just worked there.
Anyway, we've been avoid for spoilers.
It's like if you work at Walmart, you're not actually Satan. You just work
Yeah,
at
you
Satan.
are. What are you talking about?
Crystal Shark?
The 64 one?
Yeah.
Any game that you can turn into a fridge is A-okay.
Dude, you did have a lightsaber in that
You did get Darth Maul's lightsaber.
game. You got a lightsaber in that game. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, like, I don't think we can really make fun of that game.
It's Kirby, I guess. I mean,
if you like Kirby games, you'll like it.
Like it. It's not Superstar, but I mean,
yeah, it's not
so
super
good.
because
I don't know.
Doom 2.
the Dooming.
So Doom Guy had to go back to hell again.
That joke will never get funny until tomorrow.
Doom Guy's the only person who can beat hell, so he has to come and kill hell. Again. On Earth. With bullets. Because hell's weak to bullets. If you go to hell...
Don't forget chainsaw.
And a chainsaw. And a BFG. Especially the BFG.
That's why.
Thanks, guys.
Mist?
Missed. M-I-S.
Much like video killed the radio star, Mist kind of killed adventure games.
That's actually fun.
What the hell does this book actually mean? I don't even know. Like,
Have you guys seen the Mist speedrun? Yes. So it's like 10 seconds.
Mist is a giant shaggy dog story. You think you beat the game, and spoiler alert, you don't actually beat the game because that game is because the moon logic in there is just off the scale. And then when you finally beat the game, you didn't beat the game. It was actually a trap all along. And then you have to go through a bunch of dumb bullshit that the game never tells you, and then you find the real ending, and you're like, this is stupid. Why am I playing this?
It got a sequel. Like 3.
one of them was online. How do you play
it.
Mist online with others? How do you have multiplayer Mist? How do you have
you gotta
5 people standing there being like, this is fucking retarded?
These puzzles are really intense. You need multiple people to work together on one simple block puzzle.
Ribbon actually had only one puzzle that was bullshit.
I guess the reason why Fridge doesn't like Mist 2 is because of his name.
So if you guys didn't catch, my handle is Ribbon, and I did not name it off of the game Mist, but everyone assumes I really like the game's Mist.
I was actually wondering that while I was driving here. I'm wondering where that came from.
No,
I wonder if
it
was
wasn't from that.
It was not that. Okay.
It was not that.
It's not League of Legends.
It was also not League of
I
Legends.
was expecting a bodysuit. I was disappointed.
Sadly, no.
Too bad.
I got that name way before that champ came out.
Moving on.
I like having a food meter in games. It's super fun.
Yeah, the hunger and thirst meter is really fun. And then when you lost your thirst meter for drinking pop, I was like, what the hell?
We're just going to take 2 more.
God bless them.
Yeah.
Thank God for blackjack. Battlefield 3.
Battlefield 3 Shoot Bang!
We already talked about Shoot Bang 6. Come on, weren't you listening?
Dude, you're gonna make Battlefield 3 or Battlefield versus Call of Duty. New Age of Shoot Bang. It's gonna be a great game.
I just love their online servers, and of course now EA doesn't put up their own servers for that game anymore. Now the players have to pay to run the servers for the damn game that EA put out. That's the cheapest thing I've ever seen.
Last one.
Hey! Wait, what are we talking about again? That's it, you can go now, we're done.
This has been your favorite video game sucks. I hope that you've learned something from this panel. Follow us all on Twitter. He's at Velion was taken. I'm at Leronet. He is at Captain Ribbon.
That's at Dagan, and then at Hayward Boy.
And collectively we are at Siswig. Thank you, good night.
Come back in 5 minutes if you like.